football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's McCarthy. Makes the grab. It's Isaac. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver of knowing where he needed to go to get that first down.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Stanford now operating in the red zone. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Defense is coming after him. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, I love to see this back get out in space and have room to work. That time he does a nice job at navigating, getting into the clear, and then now setting up a first and goal. This offense needs to punch one in here early.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Stanford, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. And the run moves the ball over the 33.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Dropping back, it's McCarthy. The receiver grabs it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
2nd down after that short completion. Here comes a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And Kirk gets Stanford in the lead. He reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's McCarthy. Signs the quick throw. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's caught. It's Wagner. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. The offense now operating in empty. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards.
Touchdown, Wildcats, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's McCarthy. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Target, it's no good. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Ncaa sets up second down. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the return will be brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass. It's McCarthy. And it's caught across the middle. They get him down to the big gainer of the 42.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Oh, my gosh, what a play by that defender. The only thing is he doesn't come back inbounds for the interception, but a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. At midfield. Past the 40. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Northwestern. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's McCarthy. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Harper. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Wagner. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Wagner. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Handoff from the shotgun. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Scanning the field, it's McCarthy. Grab near the sticks. It's Crispin. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he cross into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
The hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Return goes out back.
Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught, second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's McCarthy. Catch made on the right side. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. It's caught inside the 10. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. Northwestern has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Stanford. This offense is still clicking.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down here for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Harper. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Running with purpose. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Northwestern getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Northwestern. They jump on top now here in the fourth. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle. Goes through the end zone for a touchback. Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Dropping back, it's McCarthy. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. He's in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinal. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harper. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Wants to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Clock stops officially. 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Hits the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw to the left side, and it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's McCarthy. Quick throw to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And in fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Tackle made way downfield, an enormous gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. No problem. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's McCarthy. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking for a late, deep throw. It It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.